Hey friends, it's Kate from Venison for dinner. So Marius and I took a quick run to a city 4 hours away from us. He had to go there, he had some things to do, and I hopped along for the ride. His mom stayed with our kids and we stayed overnight and we went to COSTCO. We got a lot of stuff. We also went to Valley Village. So I'm gonna show you what I got. We got a whole box of wine, so let's show you. So this winery, Northern Lights Winery in Prince George, they have all fruit wines. So we went there for a tasting and then we bought a whole box of wine. Let's see, we got their Seduction, which is strawberry rhubarb. Wow, it was delicious. We tried 8 different wines and we bought 4. Casse Noir is their black currant wine. Ursa, as in Ursa Minor, bear, or Ursa Major. Mary's bear, Ursa Major.
I believe there is, yeah.
Yeah, it's an apple wine. And there's a story behind that one. Why they call it that? Oh, that's the same one. And Bumbleberry, which is Saskatoon Blueberry Raspberry Blend. So, I also got some of their sparkling wine, which are different combos to try. So that was super fun. Marius's dad is super into making wine in the same way that we're super into making mead. And seeing as they were fruit meads in the same style that we're doing fruit mead, they're fruit wines in the same way that we do fruit meads. And so that's why we went, and Marius's dad is super into making fruit wine. So Marius also wanted to get some to try with him and also some just for our own personal stash.
Ursa Major and Ursa Minor, star constellation.
Okay, Marius looked it up. Ursa Major and Ursa Minor are star constellations, yes, which we did know. Anyhow, so then we met a friend who was driving through Prince George, and he brought us, he went to the produce stand for us, which was super awesome. And he brought some things for us and some things for Marius's brother. We got 3 boxes of Roma tomatoes, 1 box of peaches, and 2 boxes of peppers, I think. And 1 bag of onions. So peaches are just for eating. The tomatoes, I'm going to be making some marinara sauce and some salsa. I will be getting more tomatoes later in September. But I couldn't pass up an opportunity to start on some tomato preserving now, because tomatoes don't really grow here very well unless you have a really good greenhouse, which we don't. Next we went to Valley Village. So let's show you what we got in Valley Village. The thing about somewhere like Valley Village is you really have to know your brands and know your prices, because for example, all of their button-up shirts were $10. If that's like a Walmart brand button-up shirt, that's not worth it. But Marius got a Wrangler brand shirt that we had seen the day before. They were $60, $70. So to pay $10 for those, that's a great deal. So we got this coat for Mac. It's down and fur. It was $50. But this is a very warm, very well-made, nice coat. So it was worth the $50. Marius got this wool trench coat. Are you gonna put it on for us?
Too hot.
It's too hot. It was $42, but again, nice wool coat is worth it. He's totally gonna use it as a barn coat too. Let's see. I managed to get everything on my list except for a thicker winter jacket for Rowan and some snow pants for Amos. We do 2 full sets of outdoor winter gear for each of our kids. Because we don't have a wood stove to dry things by, it takes longer to dry things. We have a wood furnace, but that doesn't dry things like a wood stove does. So Amos already has and Rowan, they both have good snow suits. They just need the missing parts for their second set of winter gear. We got 2 heart pans. Frey's birthday's coming up, and homegirl will like her heart cake. I got this, not quite sure what the brand is, but it's 100% wool sweater. I think this will fit Mac. This is a Stanfield style sweater, which is something I was planning to buy for him. That the tradesmen often wear here. It's a wool nylon blend sweater, super sturdy. They run about $110, but they last years and years and years. So we had decided we were gonna get them, And then I got this one for $12, so super fun. Here is a coat for Amos. This was $18, but it is brand new condition, Dickies warm coat, and it's the same style of coat that Mac and Hamish have, so Amos is gonna love that. Oh, Marius got a tape because our truck has a tape player. So when he goes places where he doesn't have not like radio service, he likes to have some tapes to listen to. What's that, Mac?
No, I'm just coming in.
I got you a really warm winter coat.
Oh, wow.
It's down and fur.
Where'd you find this?
At the thrift store. For very cold winter, when you're out in very cold.
Nice fishing in -30 winds.
Yeah.
-50.
Okay, so we got some long sleeves for Amos. They're not all together. It's very hard to find long sleeves that aren't obnoxious. Monster Rally was about as tame as I could get. Here is another 100% wool sweater that I got. Again, it's not like the most exciting wool sweater, but it's a nice, sturdy wool sweater. $11. I'll wear it, or one of the boys will wear it. This is another wool sweater. They're just great for layering when it's really cold out. Let's see, I got some long sleeves for Mac. One long sleeve, 2 long sleeves for Mac. Mac is watching me right now. He hasn't seen any of this. This is Marius's Wrangler button-up, I believe. No, this is his Levi's button-up that he got. Not yet, Ham. Wrangler button-up. Oh, here's another. I did manage to find some for Amos. There seemed to be a lot of under 2-year-old size and then over 5-year-old size. I had to really work to find some 4-year-old size things. Like he usually wears about a 3, but the best I could do is find size 4s. So I got this Columbia fleecy for him. Again, $9, but to buy these new, they would be $60. A hoodie for Amos. This hoodie was only $2. I got this shirt. I wasn't actually looking for shirts for Hamish, but I think this is a Hamish size shirt. On the back it says Grow BC Forests, use BC Forest products, repeat. And our family supports the sustainable logging and harvesting, and also not exporting all our products. So we bought the shirt. Maybe it might even fit me. Maybe, might fit me. I bought this wool cotton button-up. Again, I think it will fit Hamish, but it was just such a great kind of sturdy shirt, light barn coat type thing. $12.50, great shape. Had to buy it. Just had to buy it. Okay, here's Mac's church shirt. Hey guys, can you close the door? Yeah. Mac needed a long sleeve church shirt. It's like a brushed cotton, maybe you'd call it. I don't know. It was only $6.50 and it doesn't have any brand. It has no tags on it. But guys, it is a high quality shirt, I can tell. So I was stoked about that. Oh, and last for Amos is a little button up for Amos. Amos, I often put a button up over top of one of his wool long johns. So that was something that I wanted to find, and I only found one for him. This was $3.50. It's an Old Navy brand, but literally the only one in a size 4. Okay, so I gotta wash all these things before the kids grab them and want to wear them. The next place we went was the dollar store. Actually, we went to the dollar store first. I got school supplies at the dollar store. Let's change. This is not good lighting. Let's see. Right here? That's better. Okay. We got a stack of these canvases. They were $1.50. They're a canvas panel, size 11 by 14 inches. One of the women in the homeschool group, her mom is an artist. She might be watching this right now. We're hoping you might teach our kids an art class. We brought a bunch of canvases. So we bought 20 of them because we have a big homeschool group, and that felt like realistically what, you know, kids who would actually be doing things. So we then here bunch of things. We got a bunch of different little inexpensive workbooks. The girls love to use these when the boys are in school. So I got 2 or 3 of each of them. So tracing words, we got Bible 1, 2, 3, Bible ABCs. I was stoked to find some Bible workbooks. Hadn't seen that, especially for just $1.50. This was Bible mazes with stickers. They're gonna love that. These little word things, I thought these would be great for Freya with memory words. It's hard to tell, but they have dotted lines. There we go. So let's see. Oh, and then we also had Bible tracing fun. We got some alphabet cards. Freya is working on cementing her alphabet, and letter sounds for reading, so those would be good for her. We got some little kids' scissors. I may have regrets about the glitter glue, but we bought glitter glue. Oh, I brought crazy glue because it was so cheap. I mean, it's like an off-brand, but these single-use ones, they're the best for your medical kit, especially when you need to glue shut a cut. You don't need very much glue, so to have a huge tube of it is not practical. So these little tiny ones are perfect. A little alphabet puzzle again for Freya. Got them some headbands because where do all the hair stuff go for girls? Like really, where do they go, girls? Little notepads. And then I got this coloring book calendar for my mother-in-law, and I ripped it. Good job, Kate. Anyhow, got this for my mother-in-law. Okay, COSTCO. Wow. 2 full carts, $1,300. Actually, $100. Wow, the kids are doing sketchy things on the trampoline. Not that sketchy, just a little sketchy. Anyhow. Bouncing off a playhouse onto their inner tubes on the trampoline. Hey, Mare?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stop what they're doing on the trampoline. $100 was stuff for my brother-in-law, so we spent $1,200. Oh, I got it kind of sorted out. Let me break it down for you. Okay, so we have a box of wipes and a box of diapers, a thing of paper towel, and 2 things of toilet paper. We got a thing of boxer shorts and a thing of winter gloves. Very basic medical supplies. A thing of sore throat lozenges, Band-Aids, because man, we go through those, and organic coconut water. This will not be for regular drinking. This is electrolytes if someone is sick. Industrial garbage bags and another thing of kitchen garbage bags. And the really funny thing is that I posted a picture on Instagram of the back of our vehicle, and multiple people were like, friends of mine texted me, "You bought laundry soap?" And I was like, don't you buy laundry soap? Like, aren't you supposed to buy laundry soap? I guess they were surprised I bought it at Costco. I normally do buy it at the health food store, but we were out like the day before we went, and we were going to Costco. So I was like, we'll see what decent one we can find. I don't like the Ecos one they carry. It doesn't work at all. This is a free and clear, hypoallergenic, sustainably mixed, la da 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 da. We'll see how it smells. We'll see if we like it. Sometimes you just need laundry detergent, guys. 2 things of ramen noodles. These are not cheap, but they are delicious in our homemade ramen. There is a bit of a juxtaposition of these and also the case of Mr. Noodles we bought, but we'll get there. I'll explain that. 2 jugs of olive oil. This is not the organic stuff, just 100% extra virgin. Big old thing of ketchup. Just about had exploding ketchup. 2 things of coconut sugar. Coconut sugar is not my favorite, but Rowan and Amos drink hot chocolate every morning, and I make it with cane sugar, and I was like, Kate, you should probably make this with something else. But I like the convenience of it being a dry sweetener, so we're gonna make it with coconut sugar. Kirkland chocolate chips are the best. Don't try and convince me otherwise. These were actually not from Costco. These were from a health food store, but this is like the most delicious, expensive popcorn ever. It's getting hidden from the children. It'll be a date night special. 2 things of regular tortilla chips. 2 things of their garden salsa ones, which I've never had, but I love que pasa, so I bought 2. Okay, these we bought some things that are like hunting snacks kind of things. Because this is a time of year when we're doing lots of hunting, lots of fishing. It's nice to have some easy things as well as also making homemade things. So these are super basic dried fruit bars. These are just delicious. There's no explanation except for they jumped into the cart. Dried mango. Oh, I know why I'm missing some things. I didn't unpack one of the coolers yet. Yeah, I'll show you that. These are like a chewy granola bar, but protein. I don't know. We'll see how they taste. I needed some things. I'm making a car emergency kit, so to speak. So I want to have granola bars in there. Probably like 15 or 20 of them, because if all of us were there, one granola bar does not go very far per child. So we're gonna try these, see how they are. I bought 2 bags of Miss Vicky's chips. Seaweed is delicious. Oh, this was with our produce that we bought. We have onions and carrots that I didn't show you. 3 boxes of the Simple Mills almond crackers. We pretty much only buy gluten-free crackers, partly because I think they're delicious, and also it's just way more versatile when you're putting out a plate. There's quite often someone who can't have gluten, so I love to do that. 2 boxes of the sweet potato crackers. Okay, and then these were trashy hunting things. Marius got 2 of these yogurt Quaker. I think these are awful, but he likes to have them in his hunting tote. Like his kitchen tote for hunting. And he's also for that. 2 boxes of the Cliff Builder bars. Just a second, Fred. And then a huge thing of Mr. Noodles. I cannot consume these anymore. This would give me a giant stomachache, but apparently he can, and they're for hunting trips. They will also, on the hunting trips, because they only want to bring shelf-stable things, they will also bring lots of homemade freeze-dried things, but he just wanted a few other things as well. Let's show you what's in the coolers. Okay, this cooler is the actually cooler stuff. The other one is just, it's in the cooler because I brought multiple coolers in case we need them. I'm doing a baby shower this week, so I got a thing of salami because I'm making mostly savory things. I told the kids I would get something for dinner tonight. I got these spring rolls and gyoza. They're not frozen, they're from their deli section. That's what we're having for dinner. Actually, Mary, could you turn the oven on? $3.75. Okay, and then I also got these for a fun, instead of getting takeout one night, easy fun meal that we would just have them with rice. Ginger beef and yang yum chicken. I probably butchered how I said that. I am sorry. 2 bags of frozen mango. $3.75. 2 bags frozen mango. 2 bags frozen cherries, because when you look at the price of buying cherries, plus you still gotta pit them, it is cheaper to buy them already frozen and pitted for you. And 2 bags of blueberries, because the price on blueberries this year was not great. So I decided I was just buying already frozen ones from COSTCO. That I was not going to save any money to try and stock up in season. But blueberries are one berry that I like to buy because the kids like to eat them just straight frozen. So they're a great snack when we don't have other fresh fruit in the house. They can have fresh frozen. Oh, we did buy 2 of these. I was thinking Marius had hid one. I really like their other ones of these. Their peanut butter ones and their almond butter ones, so I had to try their coconut cups. Tylenol and Benadryl, because even though we are naturally minded people, friends, you keep things on hand for emergencies. Actually, just today, I was talking with Marius how I always keep on hand the one that I do liquid Benadryl. Even though it's children's, For adults, liquid Benadryl hits your system faster. So if you're having an allergy issue, it's actually better for you to have liquid Benadryl in the case of like you got stung and you're starting to swell and it's not like EpiPen worthy, but you need some help. So today when we were in Valley Village, right as we were checking out, I get a phone call from our house phone and it's Mac, and him and his cousin had been walking in the forest and his cousin stepped on an in-ground wasp or hornet's nest, I'm not quite sure. And his cousin is 8, he was panicking, Mac had to drag him, they had to cross a barbed wire fence, his cousin was panicking, he ended up getting cut on his foot right here, quite bad, almost stitches worthy, and so his cousin got stung about 15 times. Mac was having to pull them out of his hair and out of his shirt and drag him back to the house. And so Mac called. He had put a homeopathic gel on all his stings as well as plantain. And then he put vet wrap to keep the plantain in place. He'd done this on all his cousin's stings. There was adults here, but Mac is very adept in this sort of daily first aid things, like the things that happen on a regular basis in summer. Little cuts, burns, wasps, not necessarily a daily basis, but there's a lot of people here. It happens on a regular basis. So Mac is really good at that, and he took charge there, and he wanted to make sure, was there anything he had missed? And I said, remember, there is liquid Benadryl in the medical kit. If he starts to swell at all, make sure he gets some. And I even had some on me. You know, we were 4 hours away, but I had it in the car because I pack it with me. We're often far from hospital or something like that. It is just such a safeguard thing to have. And same with having some Tylenol or some Advil. I always carry children's because an adult can just have more, but it's hard to give a child an adult's dose. You know, trying to bust up a pill and get them. I'd much rather do the liquid. Anyhow, that was a bit of a ramble, but there you go. Chocolate covered dried mango. This is so delicious. Such a treat. Oh, 2 maple syrups. One is for Marius's brother. I got 2 of these Chosen Food mayos because I actually had already got avocado oil because I make mayo. But I saw this and it used to be super expensive and it's come down in price, so much so that it's very comparable to making your own. So I got a couple of these too. We have a big thing of olives. Marius grabbed a big thing of lemons. I don't have any homemade vanilla ready, so I grabbed a thing of vanilla. And I got a case of there's 8 bottles of Kirkland organic kombucha, ginger lemonade, because my stomach was kind of not happy after eating out lunch, dinner, breakfast. So we needed some ginger help. That's it. That's everything. There you go. Oh, I spent $225 at Valley Village. I spent a lot of money at Valley Village, but I spent $100 on jackets. I spent $30 on wool sweaters. I got a jacket. I got lots of things. So even though it felt like a good chunk of change for the amount of clothing I got for our large family, that's high quality clothing, I'm very happy with it.